Peace and blessings. My name is Talley-Kalokoh, and I have 3 reasons why you should vote for my book, Sunsets on Aberdeen Road, in the America's Next Top Spiritual Author competition. Number 1. Dramatic lives make dramatic stories, and my life has been full of drama. At the age of 24, I was hospitalized due to an epileptic seizure that rocked my spiritual foundation so much I fell into a deep depression and addiction to overeating and alcohol. In the process of recovery, I was forced to face some of my darkest fears and control issues. But as I did, the opportunity to travel to West Africa fell into my life, and I was introduced to the compassion, diversity, and love of the homeland of some of my ancestors. I loved Mama Africa so much, she gifted me one of her sons, and he quickly became my best friend, and later on, my husband. Number 2. Fictional stories of change can inspire real life change. In a lot of ways, my life story is similar to that of the main character of my book, Janelle. After a devastating breakup with her fiancé, Janelle finds herself in the lowest point in her life. The next day, she learns that a close friend has died in the Haitian earthquakes, and she slowly begins to acknowledge the global consequences of her American standard of living. A columnist at a small magazine, Janelle pleads for the opportunity to travel to Africa to report on the conditions of war refugees. Although she's never been to Africa before, she feels strongly compelled to report on this newfound global awareness and share that with her readers. But there's a problem. Janelle's journey to save humanity is already lost by her unwillingness to save herself. Join Janelle on an adventure of self-discovery as she travels through the coastal cities and dry savannas of West Africa and discovers her inability to inspire others until she inspires herself. With the serendipitous assistance from a one-legged child refugee, an old granny from the bush, and a young, compassionate man who inadvertently falls in love, Janelle is faced with opportunities to confront fear, release control, and maybe, just maybe, follow love. Number 3. This message has the potential to change our politics and change the world. Janelle's story, while fiction, is a guide on how to integrate the spiritual and the intellectual, the personal and the professional, and learn how to be a truly authentic version of your highest self. This message is especially important for Americans today, as we are challenged to reconsider how our foreign and domestic policies reflect our highest and best values. As we open ourselves up to higher levels of awareness of our authentic self, we will no longer settle for simply saving the world, but instead we will insist on serving it. Thank you for voting for Sunsets on Aberdeen.